Hey folks, how's it going? We're checking out more men behaving badly. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic day. Alright man, I thought the last episode was really good, dude. It was fantastic. Watching Gary just botch his entire romantic weekend just by being a goofball, man. I don't know, if like you're writing down your romantic fantasies and all that stuff, it's just pretty simple and straightforward. Don't write anything too crazy. Don't include other women. And you have a good time. You know what I mean? You'll get some, man. Just write down some stuff that's reasonable. The dude's just out of control, man. He just botches everything. I don't know like how he can ruin that, making the list completely long and unreasonable. Like she said, I think she said sexually unhinged is what she called him. The dude just botches everything. He's such a goofball. And I can't remember if Tony mentioned that he wants to make sure he's left available for Deborah. But it's like, dude, if you can get other women, I think we'd be better off if he just dated other women and said I don't know. It'll make you more attractive. I guess it'll at least make it, if other women are attracted to you, it makes you attractive. But when you're just like this lingering guy who's constantly desperate and begging, why would she find that attractive? He showed that he can get other women earlier in the series, and especially in like season 1, like he was getting, I forgot, like, well, he had like 2 women that he like screwed up a couple times because of it was because of Deborah, right? Yeah, because he was like, I can't remember. Yeah, I think he screwed up because of Deborah. Yeah, he wanted to break up with them for that reason, because he wanted to be available for her. I think that's why. I can't remember. But I don't know. Either way, Tony, he can get other women. But he had the whole, that's what Gary stole pictures like that, because all his past conquests and stuff. So I don't know. The dude's a bit of a dingaling. You know what? I just remember why. I think he mentioned that he wanted to be available, but also the couple times he was like trying to date other women, he got busted. Because then when Deborah showed up and he was like on the phone with that girl, and then I think another time something happened where he was like mentioning other girls, something like that, and it messed things up, and he probably don't want something like that to happen again while he's so close to getting with her. I don't know. But I guess, it makes sense. We won't have a show without it being so goofy. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, and we'll talk about it more at the end.
You know what I hate about this job?
Yeah, everything?
What, having to hop in the staff jacuzzi with Les before you come on shift?
Oh.
No.
All the hanging around at international airports?
No.
What?
The low status. Bar staff just aren't respected in society.
Well, maybe that's because the job
dirty.
requires the intelligence of a biscuit.
No. That's why Deborah prefers Ray to me, you see, because he's got a flashier job. See, she loves me, so subconsciously she wants me to prove that I'm worthy by bettering myself.
That's shite, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at this.
I'm sorry, what's your point?
I know you two have a reputation to maintain as the dirty men of Europe, but if you don't get a cleaner, I'm not coming back here again.
I'm not exploiting some dribbling, bent-over cleaning woman just to satisfy your bourgeois standards.
I don't want to be the first person to catch the plague off her boyfriend's carpet.
If you have a cleaning woman, you have to feed it tea and listen to it banging on about what disease it's suffering from.
Gary, there's hidden nastiness everywhere. I just think what's under that sofa.
Nothing.
Right, you, up.
Dorothy, I forbid you to touch this sofa.
Tony, up now, help.
Tony, I'll be very, very disappointed in you if you someone... Now I'm very angry! All right, talk to the cleaning lady.
That's why they plate right away as soon as they lifted it.
Hello, I'm the cleaning woman. I've got a suppurating leg, so I can't clean anything below waist high. I don't think much of these biscuits. Have you got anything hand-baked by the LaRue room?
I bet she's gonna be attractive. And get herself in trouble.
Taken out, so completely hollow.
Hello, cleaner.
I knew it. I knew it. This dude
I
get
am
herself in
from
trouble.
the agency.
Gary, come in. Sorry, it's a bit of a mess.
I am here for cleaning.
Oh, there's plenty of time for that.
Didn't sound very weird,
Are you
man.
going to staring at me through all the day?
No.
Du har squeaky mop, giftcream, jello duster.
I'm getting a little hint of an accent.
I have
come from Portugal to study English.
Oh, Portugal, what a marvellous country. Famous for its port and, of course, its Dugal.
You are silly.
Oh. What's your name?
Elena de Silva.
Elena de Silva.
I gotta turn that off.
Elena the Cleaner, as you are now. Just being foolish.
And you are Gaby.
Gary.
Gaby.
Gary.
Gaby.
That's it, exactly.
I am working to pay my English lessons.
I'll pay for them.
Oh my god, dude.
You are silly.
Yes.
Dude, you need to stop. He's gonna get in so much trouble.
Coffee.
Creep her out, man.
So, have you got a
If
boyfriend?
she isn't already.
Yes.
Oh.
In Portugal.
Oh, good.
You live here alone?
No, I live here with another man. Little Chucky?
Many Englishmen are homosexuals, I think.
Of course, you would
Thinking
think
of the
that.
French.
Oh,
Bogus.
you have a girlfriend.
No, I'm looking. Right, well, I'll see you at the end of the week then.
Bye-bye.
No, you have to go now.
I'm not on duty till midday. Surely I can stay here till then.
Oh, come on, get out of the house. The cleaner's
So
coming.
freaking
I
stupid.
don't want to be here when she gets here. She's horrible. She's drunk. She's got terrible hair, big open sores all over her.
Yeah, poor thing. Maybe I can take a look at him for her.
Well, no, they're clearing up, actually. That's not the worst of it. She jabbers the whole time. That's like gibberish. Oh, Tony, I was just saying to Dorothy, I really need the flat to myself this afternoon.
He's so stupid. God, I thought for sure he was about to get busted.
Let's try another one. My boyfriend in Portugal is cheating on me.
My boyfriend in Portugal is cheating on me. Who's the woman?
That's my sister.
You are together in bed?
We grew up in a very small house.
You are both naked.
It was a very small, very hot house.
You
So
are
stupid.
greasy and smelly, I think.
Hey?
Uh-oh.
Who's that?
There's nobody here.
Hello.
Oh, except for her.
Hello. And you are?
I am Elena, the clean girl.
Excuse us one moment. would you?
Like, you mother...
You said she looked like a cross between Winston Churchill and a bag of potatoes.
Calm yourself up a bit.
You've been hiding her from me, and you knew I would cheer her
Dude.
up.
Well, you're supposed to be a successful model. You must meet hundreds of women at your successful model get-togethers. Why don't we just drink this, forget about the cleaning, and go out for the evening?
Gary, you are silly.
Oh, I don't know. What?
Is Tony?
Right. Hide behind the door until he comes in, and then we'll creep out. Right.
Excuse us one moment. You can't take her out. I've already introduced her to Deborah as my girlfriend.
So?
Well, I claimed her first.
She's not the bloody moon. You can't just put a flag on her and claim her. Anyway, she's mine. I already stuck my flag in her.
Oh, that is so cheap.
So stupid.
You were prepared to use her to make another woman jealous. I suppose that isn't cheap.
No, that's traditional.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to be here. What's that on the end of your nose?
Oh, my spot got worse. They sent me home. I'm giving up modelling. I can't take the humiliation.
Oh, soz, mate.
Cheers, I appreciate that.
Where were we?
Oh, making Deborah jealous and...
Traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah! Anyway, I'm taking her out tonight!
No way!
It's either that or you move out of this flat. And basically left to simmer and bubble away over many years.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Whereas your average British bird...
Bless her.
Yeah, bless her. She spent most of her lifetime in woolly tights and 2 cardigans waiting at a chilly bus stop. She's in no fit state to abandon herself sexually.
Do you know, I prefer the flat on tidy. It's more natural.
Yeah. There's a lot of nonsense talked about dirt.
Yeah. And what is dirt anyway? Just loads of small bits of brown stuff.
Yeah? What supermodel would you go out with if you had to?
Definitely Cindy Crawford.
Cindy, yeah?
Yeah.
Why?
Because when I was younger, I went out with this girl called Barbie, and I've always wanted a Cindy to make the set.
What job do you think you'll go for next?
I thought dentist.
Good choice.
Yeah. Because apparently you get loads of freebies. You never run out of toothpaste ever.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Things.
What's the biggest spot you've ever had?
My first date, when I was 16, this huge sod came up right in the middle of my forehead there. I tried combing my hair down at the front, but it wasn't long enough. So I cut some off the back. Stuck around that the front. Bloody nearly worked as well.
I had one on each cheek once. I was there for ages. My mum used to call them the two Ronnies. Good night from me, and good night from you. Do you know, at the end of a difficult day, there's nothing like a serious, free-ranging conversation, is there?
Have you dropped one?
Yeah.
No. I love how Dorothy walked in and just spotted everything immediately. What's your nose bleeding? Why are you dressed like that? Why is there champagne over there? Just immediately, so goofy. Like we knew it was gonna backfire. Just waiting for when it was gonna backfire because Gary's such a dingbat. Put that girl in that situation. Oh man. Say anything for Tony, you knew it was gonna backfire. And I was like, yeah, of course. As soon as he starts dating somebody, Deborah's gonna get jealous, and that's what he needs to do. He needs to be with another girl so she can get jealous because he's like the guy who's always gonna be available. So when things inevitably go wrong, because sometimes, I shouldn't say inevitably, she might get married and be happy and have kids, all that kind of stuff. But sometimes that's what people do. They're always happy to have that person who's like the back burner. So if things do go wrong in a relationship, they know that's like their comfort person. It's like comfort food. They can always go to them when things go wrong. Not necessarily like a person who's going to be there. What do they call it? I forgot what it's called. Oh my goodness. Why am I losing my train of thought? Not like a rebound, but like a person that's always like a convenience for if they're out of a relationship. It's like I said, it's like comfort food. Like somebody they know that they can always fall back on. You know, it's kind of like that marriage pact. If we can't find anybody in 20 years, we'll just marry each other. It's kind of like that, but you don't actually make it. They just kind of feel like that person is good enough for I can never find anybody else type of thing, and they want them to always be available. I met people like that who would get jealous when somebody gets in a relationship, and they will actually try to ruin the relationship with the person. They'll say negative stuff about the person they're with and why they shouldn't be with that person just so that guy can be available for them that they will never date, you know? And they'll always be in these bad relationships. I've met people like that who would do like crummy stuff like that. And like the guy would like never see it that that's what the person is doing. It's crazy. They'll never see that person because they're friends with the person who's doing it. I mean, it's not really a good friend, but I don't know. It's cold blooded. Or they'll say like, "Oh man, that girl, she's doing this and she's manipulating you," and they kind of like put it out there almost like they're giving advice from a woman's perspective. And it's like, yeah, that's terrible advice. They just want you to be available for them all the time. So you can be the person they can complain to when things aren't going good with their boyfriend. You be the person that can take them to do all the stuff that they want to do that the boyfriend won't do and all that stuff. You're like the surrogate boyfriend all the time. And they want you to always be on the back burner just in case things go south in a relationship. And a lot of times they won't even like ever date you. They just want you to always be available for them all the time. So I don't know. That's why it's better just to always date. It makes you a more attractive and all that stuff too, because it shows that you're attractive to other women as well. I know, but like I said, you won't really have this whole storyline of him pining over her if they didn't do that. But yeah, man, this was an entertaining episode. These fools are goofy as heck. You knew that whole thing was going to blow up in their face. You knew things were just going to go south in general. And I knew when he was putting that stuff on his face that he's going to eventually break out. It seems like as soon as you start taking care of your skin, like if you have blackheads and things like that, and you're like, oh, I'm going to really start taking care of these blackheads. They're getting a bit too crazy. Let me get pore strips and all that jazz. When you start doing that, that's when you start getting acne. And what it seems like you start to get more blackheads and all that jazz. It just seems like that's the way it goes. It says that it just seems very realistic. I guess if you consistently take care of your skin all the time, you won't have that issue. And it's maybe when you do it like you opening yourself up to it because you're pulling all this stuff at your pore or something. I just don't know. But it just seems pretty accurate. But yeah, Gary's a dingbat. He just knew it was going to go sideways. I knew that girl was going to be attractive as soon as he says hiring a cleaning lady. And it's how disgusting the stuff they already do. This is going to be freaking crazy. Man, oh man. I kind of thought Tony was going to sleep with her, though. Because he was like, don't ask her out, man. Please be a maid and all that kind of jazz. He's like, I won't ask her out. And then I thought he was going to, like, somehow sleep with her. Even though she just said she had a boyfriend in Portugal or whatever. I thought someone's going to go south with that. She's going to come over to do the cleaning. And then somehow Tony was going to get in her pants. And he was like, I didn't say I wasn't going to. I said I wouldn't date her. I never said I wasn't going to sleep with her. You know, I thought he's going to do something like that. But yeah, man, this is a fun episode. These dudes are goofballs like always. All right, folks, that is it. That is all for this one. Hopefully you guys are happy, safe, and healthy. I'll see you in the next one. Later.